Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. You have spoken, I gave you a poll and you chose Golden Dream Christie. Golden Dream Christie is a doll I've always wanted, so whenever it was announced that she was the winner of the fan club vote, I was ecstatic, to say the least. And she's a doll that has never even come into my clutches because I don't see her.
It's true!
I've never seen a Golden Dream Christie out in the wild. To find Christie is very difficult.
Don't bother.
And to find a Golden Dream Christie for under $300 is asking for a hope, a dream, a wish, and a prayer. So when given the opportunity to get one brand new, I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Unfortunately for those who got her, she comes with a couple flaws. She does not have her play feature, but that we knew. And I was pretty much aware and expecting her not to have the quick curl hair, so I got it. However, she didn't come with any of her barrettes. And what she came with was a whole mess of hair.
He's escaping! The killer is escaping!
And her hair's not bad, but it's not styled. And for a $60 doll, which we've experienced before in this year already with the Silkstone.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God!
It's kind of disappointing. So in this video, we are going to give her a review. We're going to show her next to a Golden Dream Barbie, because that's all I have. And we're going to give her a makeover.
Oh, my favorite.
So if you're interested in getting your Golden Dream Christie looking her Golden Dream best and giving her that billion-dollar look, continue watching. This is the Golden Dream Christie that we'll be looking at today. This is the Reproduction from 2025. That was a Barbie signature exclusive, like the Barbie fans voted on this doll. And here she is. Very pretty doll. And this doll can run you $60. That's how much I paid for her. And the box is really pretty. You've got some illustrations of Golden Dream Christie on the side. And on the back, you've got this beautiful picture of Golden Dream Christie, which is very similar to the Golden Dream Barbie box. Now, one thing quick I will say, you will see that some of the illustrations on the side are missing compared to the vintage boxes, and that is because this Barbie does not have any hair accessories. The original Golden Dream dolls came with hair accessories and a curling wand because the front portion of their hair, so for Christie, all of the golden brown coloring, the copper hair, would have had little wires in them, so that way you could curl the hair and make it look different. And on the sides of the box, you can see some of that original artwork, but missing is all of the hair accessories. So clearly they're like, yeah, there's nothing to be seen here. They should have included some of the hair accessories. I'm surprised that they didn't even include the clips. I know why they didn't include the curling wand, because Mattel doesn't do quick curl hair anymore. They come out with some dolls that have some sort of quick curly hair, but it's not really quick curl hair. It just doesn't really cut it. But on the back of the box, it says Golden Dream Christie 45th anniversary. After making her glamorous debut in 1980, this dazzling reproduction of the captivating Golden Dream Christie doll is an ode to her 45th anniversary. One of Barbie doll's best friends, Christie, glitters from head to toe. She turns heads in her five-piece billion-dollar look, matching glistening metallic woven bodice, trousers, and gloves, and a single-striped tulle shawl and skirt radiates sophisticated glitzy charm. With bendable legs and polished hair that shines like the sun, our superstar favorite features a variety of fabulous fashion looks that can be created and modeled. Clear heels and gleaming topaz jewelry ensure this icon will forever be gold and gorgeous.
Nothing like it.
I love this era of Barbie art. It's so pretty, and it just really sells the dolls whenever you look at them in their original boxes. Here she is quickly on the card. A lot of empty space, unfortunately. But there's her pretty face. She's got a little white speck on her eyebrow. There you go. Very pretty face. I'm very excited, especially because I know they redid the body, and the Peaches and Cream Barbie has that new body. So let's go ahead and get her off of this cardboard liner. Here Christie is out of the box, and we'll give her a 360. So this doll is really gorgeous, but I do have a problem with my doll. If we look at her hair, which I have not taken the hairnet off of yet, look at that thatch. Can you see that? Girl, what is that? There's like bald spot right here in the mid. Like, what? Girl, you gonna do my Christie like that? Hello. Her eye is a little bit wonky. I don't really mind that part. It's just like the thatch. Hello. Back there of like there's no hair rooted there for that thatch. Girl, I've been duped for 60 bucks, but here we are. We've got Christie. She's looking kind of cute. Check her out. Very pretty doll. There's her outfit. There's the shoes. Now, I know this doll's been getting a lot of flack for her outfit, but I hope majority of you do know that Golden Dream Christie was copper. And to try to find that mylar material, it's very, very, very difficult. I've tried to even find it myself on different sources like Etsy and stuff. And mind you, Mattel will need to buy them in bulk because there's 20,000 of these dolls. They're going to need to buy whatever fabric it is in bulk. So unfortunately, the fabric is not the same. It's not the same hue, but it is a metallic-y kind of fabric that they can get a slide pass on. There are a couple of like questions I have for why they decided to do some design things with. Like for instance, this doll is a mismatch of variations of Christie's. The first version of Christie's would have had these arm gauntlets, which are like fingerless gloves that are of the same material as the bodysuit and the pants. And later editions would have the gauntlets made of this tricot material. Another thing, this usually, like for norm, is made of this. It was usually this ribbon, but this is a different variation. So it's almost like they took all the variations of Golden Dream and matched them all together, because there is a version of Golden Dream Barbie where she has more of this material instead of the mylar material that she usually normally has. So they gave this to her. Another thing too that's very interesting, this doll is super covered at the top. Like usually Golden Dream Barbie's Hakuna Matcha-Chas were coming out like right down here. And then this was lower cut. It's usually like all the way down. But with this doll, she's a little bit more modest.
A 40-year-old woman of the Lord.
Now, if they were going to give us this variation of the Golden Dream Barbie, I wish that we were also getting the matching variation to the skirt, because the skirt also would have had this, I believe, as well. Which I do have an example of a Golden Dream Barbie outfit where it uses this instead of the ribbon. So like this is just folded up material, which is nicer quality, like altogether nicer quality, but I just don't know why this wasn't also put down here as well. So because they kind of represent two different variations of this doll. And again, like this right up here, this is just folded fabric, where this would have been literally just this ribbon. So it's almost as if they tried to give us something that was a higher quality than what originally was Playline for 60 bucks. But ultimately, this is a $60 doll, Playline doll. Like, really. And the only thing she doesn't come with is her play feature, and that is her quick curl hair. And I wish that Mattel would use the quick curl hair again for these quick curl Barbie reproductions, because that is part of the fun whenever it comes to Barbie, is like playing with them and being able to, you know, interact with them. But obviously this doll probably was most likely designed just to stay in her box, which for that, it's a good job, because honestly, she looked great in the box. She's also probably just a doll that you're just supposed to be like, there she is, you know. But I, on the other hand, I like to play with them. Another thing too, like this stand that she comes with, I'm not really impressed with this stand. Like, look where she has to stand to be like centered and straight. Like, she stands off the base. Like, how does that make sense? Another thing too, this doll also, just like with Peaches and Cream Barbie, has the molded toes instead of the wide-toed feet. So she has the more updated Superstar Barbie body, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and just like take her apart, like really. So this doll does come with all of her little play features. Now it looks like all of these ribbons and bows are all like double knotted, but eventually you can get them off. I would imagine this is probably the same. Phew. Yeah, like why? Why?
I am very, 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 very upset about this.
There we go. Boop. All right, so now we see a Golden Dream Barbie in her glittering pant jumpsuit. Look, very pretty. Another thing too, let's take off this hairnet. See what we're working with. Girl, please. Oh my God. Ah! Mattel Creations, you are so mean. You guys. No, I have found flea market Barbies with less mats in the hair. What in the world? Do y'all see that? Oh, come on. Well, we're going to have to fix that. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that because there's no way. Okay, let's fluff it out. See what it looks like all fluffed out. Okay, that's not as bad. Phew, I was about to say. Girl, you were $60.
It is so hateful.
Come on. Collect your life. But you know what, though? I will say this doll is very pretty. Like, I feel like I'm holding a Golden Dream Christie in my hand, even though I know I'm not. And I really want a Golden Dream Christie. Golden Dream Barbie is one of my favorite Barbies. And I know I say that about all the Barbies that I put on this channel, but she really is. And I want a Golden Dream Christie real bad. Like, I'm down bad, girl. And I can't afford $500, $600 for a real, authentic piece. So I have to get the reproduction, which I was happy to get the reproduction. It doesn't really seem like she's selling out, which I'm surprised because, again, an original goes for $500 to $600 in good condition. So I'm like, why in the world? So let's see if we can take these off easy. So you can see her swimsuit look. Here's her swimsuit look. Look at that. Yes, queen. Yes, Christie. Now I feel like on true pieces, this is more gathered in the front. And it fits a lot more tighter. Like it fits like that and not like that. This one's just kind of baggy. Again, $60. So since I'm going to do her hair, I'm just going to take off all of her clothes. What the hell? Oh my God, you guys. Ew. What? Not the stupid tape again. I hate this tape. Okay, listen, Mattel, I know you're watching. Stop putting this stupid freaking tape on these dolls. Where do you think these arm gauntlets are going to go? Where are they going to go?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
And then like the tape that I have to use chemicals to get off of her arm, tape? Like, really? Yeah, see, look at that. Why? Why in the world why do you punish me? This is punishment to the people who are buying your dolls for $60. Like this, having no quality control to have a good thatch, and then having tape on the arms, that is punishment for me. I gave you my hard-earned money. You're putting tape on things and leaving a sticky residue, and then you're not thatching correctly. Like, hello, a $60 doll. Mind you, $60 doll. Like, if this were $20, that'd be one thing. But then again, $20 is $20 too. But this is $60. This is a $60 Playline doll. And she's got tape on her. And then, boom. Like, hair that looks like it just was bought at a flea market. Like, do better, Mattel. Oh my God.
Time for a little rant.
Hi everyone, editing me. I The reason I have such a hard time with this release, number one, I love the fact that it's Christie. I admire this doll so much and I really wanted her. And like the problem I have is because with the Peaches and Cream Barbie 2, with these like more recent reproductions, even the Silkstone Bubble Cut, like they are making reproductions of Playline dolls and they are charging $60 a pop. And I get it. They have a newer body. I get it. They were reworked. I get it. They have to use molds that they don't use as many anymore. Like, I get that. But these are originally Playline dolls. And I wouldn't mind paying $60 for a good reproduction, but these are kind of subpar reproductions in some aspects because they are reproducing the doll, they are reproducing the look, but they're not giving us everything included with that Playline doll. So you kind of miss the magic that was created by the iconic Playline doll as well. In a way, like you kind of get a feeling for it, but then you kind of don't. It's like if you have a real dollar bill and a Monopoly dollar bill. They have the technology. They've been in business for 80 years now. This is their 80th anniversary, so congratulations, Mattel, whatever that's worth. So they have the resources. And what's like worse is like they made these dolls to begin with. They made them. They are reproducing dolls that they've already made blueprints for, they've already had designs for, and really the only thing that they have to do is resource those original fabrics and try to get them as close as possible. Now, are these as close as possible? No. And I get it that a lot of these are intended to leave inside their box. You're not really supposed to take them out and play with them, but like, that's part of the fun. And this frustration comes from the fact that these are $60. These aren't $20. These aren't $25. They're not even $50. They're $60. You're not getting as many accessories as what came with the original doll, which was Playline. You are getting like a half-baked reproduction in some aspects, and the quality control's really bad. And you're not getting all of the fashion accessories in most cases with like the Peaches and Cream Barbie, or with this one, like you're not getting like all of the hair play features. Again, why? I don't know. But anyway, that's my little rant, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'm gonna have to show everybody how to fix her hair up again. And I've already done that this year. Come on, Mattel, do better. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get this doll washed up and get her hair done. And I'm going to show you all how you too can give your Golden Dream Christies a cute little makeover.
Well, I'm a woman of very few words, but lots of action.
The first step is to wash your doll's hair. I'm going to wash mine with dish soap and moisturizing hair conditioner. After she's washed and you got the hair all done, like honestly, it doesn't look that bad, but we're going to make it so much better because right now it's like really relaxed and loose and really long. So I'm going to do something that I've not really done before on this channel. For styles that I want to have extra hold before I start curling, I will go with some extra hold styling mousse. And just put that on your hand and just go into the hair like so. Get all that mousse distributed in that hair. Okay, and then we'll take a brush and just start brushing it through the hair. If the mousse is all in her hair, we can get started with curling. So I'm just going to go through the hair with my rat tail comb and just pick out sections. Now you can pick out sections that are like about this big. You could even do some that are smaller if you want, but I think this big ought to do it. So just brush it down. Hi, kitty. And we're not going to use a curler today. We are going to use a pipe cleaner. You're going to take a standard pipe cleaner. You can cut it in half and take the little end, clip down, and go all the way down to the end, and then twist just like this. And if you watched my Barbie in the Rockers restoration video, you know exactly what I'm doing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll do that again. We'll go to the one just above them. Right here. And then you get a pipe cleaner. Take the end, go all the way down. And just start rolling. Okay, so you're going to want your curls to look something like this. And this is going to be tedious, but you're going to do it to the whole head of hair. And then after, we're going to give it a boil wash.
1 hour later.
All right, so we have her hair now in all the curlers, you can see. And something that you'll need is the diluted gel, which I love using. That's just got to be glued gel. Looks like this. And it's just in this little bottle, and it's got like 10% gel and 90% water. Love it. And we've got some boiling water here in this electric kettle. This other side. Now, she looks like she's on fire. Now we can take the diluted gel and just go down the tendrils as best as you can. Just go down the tendrils. And now we're going to towel pat her dry. And after that, I'm going to stick her outside and let the sun do the rest of the drying.
2 hours later.
Her hair is now dry. And I'm just going to show you how I just take them out. Just start unwinding them. And they'll look something like that. See? Something just like that. And you're just going to want to take out all of them. So when the curlers are taken out, you are left with something that looks like this. So before I even touch anything, I'm going to just take the comb and run down the middle part, like so. Just brush down. Okay. There we go. And I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm going to start to create a fro. All right, so I'm just going to take my rat tail comb and just start picking at it. And I'm not going to like pick on all of them. Just going to pick on some. I'm not going to do every single one. Just going to add to the volume that's already there. Just taking it, running it down. Okay. Really wish I had the authentic Christie, so I could see like how the hair play function is with a doll with such curly hair anyway. But look at her. Ain't she something else? Ain't she pretty? If the hair gets a little bit too frizzy, what you can do is brush and then again curl it around something, and it should get that curl again. But it's totally up to you and like how you want your hair to look. But at the end, it should be all fluffed out and look a little bit something like this. Okay, so now that her hair is done and I've had some time to cool down and really think about it, let's just finish off this review.
Are you sure?
For starters, this doll is now just like really stunning. She's giving me Diana Ross and Donna Summer vibes. It's just so pretty. The face is accurate. It's gorgeous. And even though she is clearly not a vintage doll, she does feel like one. Like the body is nice quality. It's the right body too on top of that. And it's the right face mold. And she's really pretty. We can go over some of her fashion pieces. So like I said before, we have this hat and cape. As you can see, the nylon tricot. And it looks like it is foil. So it's foil printed onto white nylon tricot. And instead of just using a copper ribbon, they're using the fabric that her outfit is made of, and it's just folded over. So, I mean, it gives it like more of a sturdier quality. Again, it's trying to make a collector doll out of a play line, but also being a kind of variation for a Golden Dream Barbie. And we look at Christie herself. Her rooting pattern is really nice. She does have a lot of hair. However, my doll in particular, like they missed a spot.
I mean, there must be a support group for people like me.
But anyway, her jewelry is really nice. It is the same kind of quality as the peaches and cream one. It's really hard plastic and made of resin. And I can't really seem, even if I try to take out her earrings, which I've not really tried super hard, but they don't really seem to want to come out. And same with the ring, that's on her finger. I love the fact that they gave her the coppery gold jewelry, because sometimes in the Golden Dream line, they used the crystal glass ones, which I only have the Golden Dream Barbies with like the crystally glass. I don't have any that have like this topaz kind of a shade to it. Like that's really pretty. The outfit itself is really well constructed. I would say it's very similar to a Golden Dream. Like you're getting the Golden Dream Barbie effect. You're not getting the main play feature, in my opinion, which would be the hair play. It was a hair play doll. After all, she did have quick curl hair, and you were able to curl it and put barrettes in it and put hair combs in it. And to be honest with you, like Golden Dream Barbie is one of my favorite Barbies that I travel with, because I can make her a different outfit look with like her little removable accessories, as well as play with her hair and give her different fashion looks. So it would have been cool. It would have been great to have a Christie that was like a real thorough reproduction of a Christie, and not one that was just, I'm not going to say it half-assed, but not one that was missing some original functions of that doll. But I think that they did otherwise a very good job with this doll. Like, I'm totally getting the vibe that she could fit into my vintage Barbie collection pretty seamlessly, because that's one thing I'm missing. I'm missing a lot of dolls of color from this era because they're so expensive and they're so hard to come by. I think ultimately, like, she's that taste, but she's not the full course. The full course is definitely the vintage one, because she comes with all of the bells and whistles that they just didn't give this doll. I would have felt more comfortable paying that $60 price tag if she had all of her play functions and came with all of the accessories that she originally came with. But that's something if I'm just being nitpicky. And although I don't have a Golden Dream Christie in my collection due to how expensive she is, I do have a few versions of Golden Dream Barbie. Like here, for instance, we have a Golden Dream Barbie made in the Philippines. So she's a little bit different from the Golden Dream Barbie made in Taiwan, which I have a video up already of that review, which I'll leave a link in the description box down below. But as you can see, like there are some very stark differences, especially in the bodice. See, look at the Christie bodice. Look at the Barbie bodice. The Philippines ones, like the bodices, are a little bit lower even than the Taiwan ones. Like she's very much exposing herself. But again, very, very pretty doll. We have the crystal jewelry on this one. Like I said, I don't have the version with the topaz jewelry. And look at that face. She is cute, very pretty. And of course the hair, you see like the little golden wires in there. and that is the play function. And she has one of her hair combs right here. But another thing too, I noticed the fingerless glove is hemmed up at the top, whereas on an original, they were just folded over. They weren't hemmed. The bottoms were hemmed, but the tops weren't, of the fingerless gloves. Another thing too, this ribbon follows over to the top. And again, this is a variation. So there was a variation where the same fabric was folded over top, but that's like a more rare variation, and the skirt would have matched the top. So like that's something different too. The golden threads in here are actually woven into the nylon tricot itself. It's not a iron-on transfer like the other one is, but this would be really hard to find. So I'm not like knocking them, but you see her original shoes. But yeah, and there she is right next to the Golden Dream Barbie. But that is that about the Golden Dream Christie doll. I hope you all found this video very useful. I hope it also helps you do Christie's hair. It is kind of a shame like how it shows up. I know it has like a hairnet on and everything, but I mean, it is just unstyled, matted up, and that's just not what $60 is in my opinion. But most importantly, did you add this Christie doll into your collection, or do you plan to? Or do you have an original? Let me know down below. I am so happy to have a Golden Dream Christie in my collection. I am definitely still on the lookout for an authentic one, but this one will do me good for now. She's absolutely stunning, and I'm happy that I was able to work a little bit of magic on her, and I hope that it helps you as well, so that way we can get Golden Dream Christie looking her billion-dollar best. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and of course, as always, stay subscribed. I have a bunch of fun videos for you coming in the works. One in particular, I'm going to be doing a makeover, and I know who, but I just don't know of what kind. I don't know if I want to make her a makeover like my other ones, or make her a playline one like my black Barbie, so I can't really decide, but it's going to be a good one. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, be kind to others, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. And as always, have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Golden Dream Barbie, beautiful.
Introducing beautiful Golden Dream Barbie doll.
Hey girls, our guests will be here soon.
Quick, let's get Barbie ready. Yeah.
New Golden Dream Barbie has glittery golden colored quick curl hair you can style with her play curling iron.
Gorgeous outfit. Sparkling jewelry.
Barbie's spectacular.
She's Golden Dream Barbie, Daddy.
No wonder.
Golden Dream Barbie doll comes with all you see here. She's new from Mattel.